Hey there. I want to talk to you about the reason I feel better today in my, should I say it? I don't know. Okay, my mid 50s. I'll be 56 this year, and I feel better today than I did when I was 44 years old. No joke. Even though at 44 I was a super athlete. Well, my friends called me a super athlete. I probably wasn't a super athlete, but I was doing Ironman triathlons. I was doing CrossFit and getting my name on the board for having the most wall balls or whatever. I was an ultra marathoner. So in a way I was a super athlete, but I mean, that's not compared to real super athletes. But anyway, I was super fit. I will say that. And yet I was exhausted. I would fall asleep in the first 5 minutes of a movie. I would hit the snooze button, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. My husband would come into the bedroom with a cup of coffee, setting it on the nightstand next to me, hoping the aroma would get my tail up and out of bed and at him, because I had to take the kids to school, and we drive on the 2 wheels, with them late, squeaking into the parking lot. Not really, but I mean, I was always frantically running from place to place to place. And I just felt hurried, harassed, harangued, harried, and just, ugh. And my husband kind of noticed that I was tired and harried and harangued and all that, and he suggested maybe something was low. He said, maybe you have low thyroid, maybe you have low something, magnesium, testosterone. Well, it turns out I had all of the above, plus low something else, so D3. And because I did go see my doctor. She was a wonderful anti-aging doctor, board certified in anti-aging and regenerative medicine, which sounded like exactly what I needed. And so I was placed by her on her amazing regimen of, supplements. And a lot of those I had already started taking, because believe me, I was researching ways to have more energy. I mean, I was like, gosh, I'm the healthiest sick person I know, or the sickest healthy person I know, because I was super healthy, but I didn't feel healthy. I felt sick, not sick to my stomach, but just I didn't have my mojo. I don't know what. So I was thinking, well, how do people do it? I mean, how do people who don't eat healthy like I did at the time, don't work out like I did, how do they deal it? How do they deal with life and all the toxicity of the world and whatnot? Well, it's only gotten worse. But anyway, thankfully, after 6 months of taking all the stuff, I went back for my checkup, my check-in, and some of my labs were better. I didn't really feel any better. I didn't really have any more energy, but some of my labs were better. Oh, my hair's sticking up. Sorry. Anyway, she's like, how you doing? I said, well, fine. I hate taking that many pills. And she's like, well, there is one thing that's been clinically proven to reduce oxidative stress by almost half in 30 days in everyone who takes it. And I was like, you had me at hello. I want to take that for the rest of my life. And why didn't you tell me about that 6 months ago? And she's like, well, I just found out about it. And they have real peer-reviewed published studies done by major medical schools. And it's publicly traded. So my husband and I, both invested in the company, she said. And I'm like, well, I want that. And she's like, well, I don't sell it. And I'm like, why not? I'm buying every other supplement from you, from your office. And she's like, well, it's sold through a network, and I don't know how that would work with my practice. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So it turns out that evening, my gym that I was co-owner of had a board of directors meeting, and I was on the board of directors. I was the managing partner, and we had the gym manager who was there, and he had actually tried to tell me about this before. He's like, this little yellow activator, it turns on SOD production, it turns on catalase, glutathione, 300%, blah, blah, blah. And I literally was going, la, 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 la. I don't want to hear about your magic pill. I'm already taking all the best stuff. But then I realized it was the same thing my doctor told me about. So I looked at him at the meeting before it started, and I think, that thing you were telling me about? And he's like, yeah, the little yellow activator. I'm like, yes. He's like, well, what about it? I go, my doctor just told me about it. And he's like, really? Anyway, it turns out that nobody knows about it. Nobody knew about it then. Hardly anybody knows about it now. And when I started talking about what it was doing for me, my friends, and I'll tell you about that in a second, my friends wanted it as well. And so I just sent them my referral website, and they started ordering, and I started getting these checks every week. that were growing. And I was like, whoa, I would tell people about this if they didn't pay me anything, of course. I mean, that's what I'm about. I'm about, I got an eyelash that's all wonky. I'm about helping people. I always want to, I'm a cheerleader. I want people to feel better. I want people to feel great. I want people to feel good so they can do good, right? But it turns out the company was sending me a check for 40% of everything that they bought every single Friday. And now they do it every day. And I'm like, wow, this is great. But the really great thing is that I started feeling like $1 million. I started feeling energized, focused, in a good mood. I was sleeping like a baby before I was not. I would wake up at 2 a.m. and not be able to go back to bed until right before my alarm went off, it felt like. Anyway, I had so much energy. I was positive, like things that would have normally derailed me and made me go, oh, I don't have time for this before. I'm like, okay, so this is happening. So what we'll do is instead, I'm like, who is this calm person? My kids actually were like, wow, you know, we like the after Little Yellow Activator Mom better. Let's just put it that way. It's way calmer, more calm. And anyway, same things started happening for my friends. I started giving it to my dog. He started wagging his tail more at home. And, you know, I figure why doesn't the world know about this? Well, it's because it's not a pharmaceutical. And unfortunately, all the advertisements you see on TV, all of the prescriptions that are written are for those things. And those things are great, and they cure all kinds of things. But unfortunately, every single one of them comes with a side effect. Every single one of them has an LD50, which is the dose at which 50% of the mice that they're testing it on die, sadly. And this doesn't. This is food. It's 5 herbs that have been used in human health for centuries that just happen to have 1,800% synergistic improvement in how they work when combined in this patented blend. There's 7 U.S. patents, 6 international patents. There's a topical version, which has transformed my 55-year-old skin. I feel like my skin looks better at 55 and a half than it did at 44. And my hairdresser, when I was in my 40s, would tell me at least you should get a tinted moisturizer. And that's because my skin was blotchy. It's not anymore. And anyway, the topical version has 2 patents. And it's just a real kick in the pants, because it's possible to feel younger even though we're getting older, and that is really gratifying. It's gratifying to get messages every single day from people telling me how much better they feel, how they're able to do this and that for the first time in years, how they no longer have to deal with that or this for the first time in years. It's just incredibly gratifying, and it's crazy that, you know, you can make several $100s a week, several $100s a month, several $1,000s a month. You can, you know, if you want to know what the typical earnings are, let me know, because I can send you the earnings disclosure statement or the earnings claim statement or whatever it's called. It is just so much fun. And, you know, as a neuroradiologist, having a job, I didn't really have a job. I was the job, because if I wasn't there reading MRIs, Blue Cross Blue Shield wasn't sending me checks. And now, you know, I'm still a neuroradiologist, but I get to make an income by helping people have better lives, helping people feel better, helping people look better, helping people do more. There's nothing better than that. There is nothing better than that. And I can do it from anywhere with my phone or my laptop. I can be in Maui, which I was. The company sent me to Maui last December, which results not typical. Not everybody gets to go to Maui, but, you know, a couple of people on my team earned it last year. And, gosh, they've sent Cabo, Ireland, Europe, the Caribbean, Utah, just so many places. Mexico, a few times to Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, Cancun. It's just been wonderful. But again, those results aren't typical, but what's really fun, what is typical, is that I feel better. People that I talk to about it feel better. People start to look younger as the years go on, and people make good income. They make side income. They make extra income. And who could have used extra income right now, especially when the holiday bills are coming in? So if any of this resonates with you, if you just want to feel better, have more energy, sleep better, be more focused, be more connected with your family, be able to do more for the people you love, if you'd like to have some extra money, if it would make you feel good to help other people feel good, reach out to me. This is really special and it's really fun. And I know a lot of people, you've been watching me and wondering what I'm doing, or watching me and maybe even think you know what I'm doing. But if you haven't really taken a peek, it's probably worth it just to ask to take a peek, and I could let you take a peek. I don't think you'll be sorry. So anyway, I wanted to just hop on and tell you how grateful I am that I get to do this. And of course, I would love to help anybody who wants help in the Feel Goods department or in the Extra Income department. Let me know, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Mwah! Bye.